Hey guys, before we start the Heatcast, I want to apologize for the first 2 minutes of the audio of this episode. Something happened and I couldn't get it fixed, so we had to put together what I had. So bear with us for the first 2 minutes, then it kicks itself in. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Matt, back with the Heatcast. We got a nice special edition here. We got an actual AAU team in the house. As you can see on my screen, a lot of people here. I got Wibi McDonald joining me, coach of Wibi. What is it? 15U now? 16U now?
16.
16U now. Wibi, what's happening?
What's up? Excited to be here. Love the podcast. Avid listener. First time caller.
Thanks for joining us. Who do you got with us?
Introduce myself, Wibi McDonald, 16U coach with my father, Mark. First, we'll go with Elton Glodek of Irondale.
What's poppin', everybody?
Ryan Harvey of Wayzata.
What's up?
Nick Ogile of Spring Lake Park.
What's up?
Blake Rohr of Woodbury.
Hello.
Cody Pennebaker of St. Francis. Cody is muted.
What's up?
Dylan Wheeler of Mounds View. Dylan's also muted.
What's up?
And then McQuee Reek of Rochester Mayo.
What's good?
And then we're also missing our two members from Clear Lake, Wisconsin, Riley Peterson and Tyson Blanchard. You know, those Wisconsin guys are not good with their Wi-Fi, so they couldn't be here today.
Perfect. All good. Well, let's jump into this. For all the guys, how's everybody holding up?
Good.
Very good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, everybody staying inside, staying safe.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course. Awesome. It's good to hear. So I want to just go over a little bit of how school is going for everybody. Weeby, you can call on the guys. They can answer which ones you want to go with first. But let's talk about how school's going. I know everybody's doing online school. Myself, being a para at a high school, it's definitely a huge change. Weeby, same with yourself. We doing online stuff. I'm doing online tutoring, trying to help kids as much as possible. But I want to hear from the kids on how this new change has been.
Yeah, definitely. I do stuff at a charter school in Minneapolis, and it's just tough, weird times. Let's shoot this. Let's go Elton and Cody. One way you've changed your structure and scheduling in this time.
So like, I go to bed around 4 a.m. I wake up around 4, so I'll probably start school around 4 instead of going to school like 8 in the morning or something like that. So it's just that's different for me. Cody. Cody's muted.
We're gonna have to work with Cody on his muting here. There you go, big guy. You're good.
Oh, okay. Usually I go to bed around 3-ish, wake up about 12 or 1, and then I'll do my homework, and then I'll do nothing the rest of the day. Got nothing else to do.
So it looks like everybody's going to bed super late.
Right now.
Hey, that's what I want to know. How it's different. We're in unprecedented times, so I just want to know how kids are handling some of this stuff. Ryan, how about you at Wayzata? How's things going for you?
I go to bed probably 12 to 1. I wake up at 10:30, 11, and usually go for school about 4 hours. We don't have any online meetings though, required every day. It's kind of just they give us the work and we have to turn it in at the end of the day.
So So a question I have, and it's something that I found interesting, is how, like, if do any of you guys have like art classes or like wood shop classes that you have, and how is that going?
Yeah, I have digital photography right now. So for that class, we're kind of just like analyzing pictures and just writing how like the picture, what the picture's about. Not really like taking any pictures. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
I see Cody's got a nice picture of an airplane. Did you draw that, Cody? That looks nice.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
That's cute.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Good job.
So you know, anything else you guys want to elaborate? Nick, how about you over at Spring Lake Park?
I want to ask it like Blake or Nick or you guys are big school. Like how different being like at a bigger school and Ryan too, but big school to go into online. Like, how is that? Like,
I mean, it's pretty easy. Like everything's online, so you can just do it whenever you want.
It's really easy, except for my English. Like this poem unit is so hard. I don't have better poems.
I got one more question. Okay, we'll go, Dylan. Social aspect. I know we all love social aspect of school. Since we've done this, like talking to people, you work your social game. How's that going?
Well, that's for me, right? You say?
You and McQueen. I want you to hit that question.
Basically just like, I don't know, like FaceTime friends sometimes and like text them, I guess, but like can't really see them very much. So yeah, I just gotta try and stay in touch, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much all you can do.
McQueen.
I'm social about every day because I have a park by my house, and all my friends and all my people that I hoop with, we go in there. We go there and hoop every day, so hasn't been much different. Just hasn't seen the people at school.
I'm glad you're doing. I don't know if like you're going to be doing that, but I'm.
Perfect. Well, let's jump into a little bit of the high school season. I want to talk about a couple highs you guys, or each individual kid. I want to talk about a high that you guys had. I have a few of them here. Let's jump into Ryan. Ryan at Wayzata. It looked like you got a lot of time late in the year on the floor with Wayzata. Being at a big school, that's especially for a team that was very up and down this year. I think you pretty injury bugged team this year. How'd that go for you?
Yeah, so we started the season 2-12. Our best player, Cam Heidi, missed the first 6 games of the season. We did manage to beat Korean Durham Hall in one of those 2 wins that we had. Basically, for the beginning 3 quarters of the season, I didn't play that much varsity and played at the first half of JV every game, but I kept working. And at the end of the year, I was the 7th guy, and we were able to beat Armstrong in the section quarterfinal on a buzzer beater. And then we lost to Hopkins by 10 in the section semifinal. And we also finished getting 3rd in the Lake Conference.
Fantastic. It's a good season for you guys, just from the way that you started. But by the end, it's definitely where you guys wanted to be in that situation, winning a section game. I saw that, at least the highlight of the section game looked like a lot of fun for you. Hopefully you guys can carry that on to the next couple of years. And I know that's a tough section, and you always got to battle super hard. It's kind of the same section I'm in at Centennial that we got to battle. I mean, we're battling all the top schools, so hopefully you guys continue that. Cody, St. Francis. Let's see, you dropped 30 points on Zimmerman. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well, we still lost, so it didn't really matter. But I think I had 10 in the first half, and then we came out of the second half. We were down by like 7 or something like that, and then we made a run, and we were up by like 3 with 2 minutes left. And I think our guard fouled out, our point guard. And then this one kid just started like driving to the lane, bullying one of our guards, and then they just took the lead. And yeah,
it's all right. You had a good individual performance. How was it this year at St. Francis? I know it's kind of a tough school to be at. You know, it's up and down sometimes.
Yeah.
You guys have had some coaching changes in the past.
Yeah.
How's that been for you?
It's not bad individually because I get a good amount of touches and everything, so it's not that bad. But like as a team, I'd like to succeed better. So
For sure, for sure. Blake Woodbury. Let's talk about your sections. You beat White Bear Lake in the quarterfinals. How was that?
It was different. That was the first section game that we won in a while.
Yeah,
Because last year we were 6-21 or whatever, so it was nice being on a winning team.
for sure. And then you dropped to Cretan Durham Hall, a very very talented team. How was that game?
It was insane. We had the lead like the whole game, and then we had 7 people total fouled out in the game. So they were calling everything, and then we just won in double OT. I don't know how. It was pretty lit.
Right on, perfect. Let's see here, Dylan. You had 29 against Cretan. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so I just kind of started hitting shots in the second half, I guess, trying to do my part to like keep us in it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we ended up losing the game by like I think it was like 10 or 8, but we were down like 6 for like almost the whole game, and then they kind of just held us off at the end. But yeah, I was trying to do my part.
For sure.
Real quick, Dylan, what happened the first time you played Woodbury?
Well, nobody on Woodbury can really guard me, so kind of had my way. No,
Wait, 31 with you, Blake. How much?
no, we just I don't know, started hitting shots in the second half, I guess. Bounced back.
Because I was guarding you. It's because I was not guarding you.
Could be.
How was being, I know being at Mounds View, how is that being one of the youngest I think one of the youngest kids I've seen play varsity for Mounds View. How's that been for you?
Well, it's like we had some really great coaches and teammates, and like the seniors last year were always like helping me out and stuff and like make me feel welcome, and like they really like they don't make you feel any different, so it's really great, I guess you'd say.
Good. I'm glad you're doing good over there. Alton, speaking of Mounds View, the rivalry is back. Irondale versus Mounds View. This is a long-time rival, going back to my high school days, and before then. How's being in a new conference? How'd that go for you guys this year?
It was better. It was a lot easier. I gotta say, as I dogged Mounds View's B squad team, I dogged them.
That's good. Hey.
Yeah, I had like 20 something against them. Nobody could guard me.
It's you guys did have a lot of good success this year, moving conferences. I'm glad DeMar's got that done, and you guys are having some winning success. And hopefully it carries on, and maybe you can come back. And I know we get to play you guys next year, so that'll be fun. Centennial Irondale,
Sure.
Centennial Mounds View. I get that game this next year as well, which will be a lot of fun. Nick, Spring Lake Park, a loaded senior team, but you snuck your way onto the floor. How'd that go this year?
It was pretty good. It was nice learning from all the seniors because they've been playing varsity since like freshman year, so it was good learning from them the whole season. So overall, pretty good.
So my biggest question for you, and this is interesting for me, is what was it like the day before your section final game? You get that call, you can't play the game. What's that mentality like? What did the kids say? What does the coaches say?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy because like our coach didn't even know until like we showed him like the tweet that it said that it was canceled, and then everyone got pretty emotional, and it was pretty sad because we can't get to state or anything after that section game. So
Yeah, tough. I thought you guys were gonna end up beating Park Center and go to state. I was hoping for it because A lot of those seniors, a couple of them I coached in the past, and I was definitely rooting for you guys. Uh, who am I missing?
We
Yes. Hey, you got a new coach, and the Matson brothers graduated. What's the mentality for a new coach and two senior leaders that have now left? What's it like for you?
Um, it's not. I haven't had like a coach like one coach like all these years, so like it won't be that different because like I haven't had a coach more than for just 1 year. So and next year it'll open up. There's a lot of spots for a lot of new guys because our whole varsity team was like 9 seniors and only a couple of them played. So we're gonna have a lot of spots for a bunch of new guys. So I'm excited to see what we have coming for the next year.
Awesome, awesome, good to hear. Weeby, you got anything else to add to any of these guys about the high school seasons?
No, it was kind of cool. You know, it's tough. And it was my first year doing a team with a new grade. I had the last grade for 7 years, and it was tough, kind of finding different guys. Guys are spread out on different varsities or freshman teams, but this year is really fun to kind of see our guys that were returning from last year, and then see the new guys do really well. And I think we would have made a lot of noise this spring, and hopefully we have a summer to play. But yeah, watching these guys throughout the winter, it was exciting to kind of see them progress from last year. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, we targeted certain guys because we knew which guys were coming back and how it would fit in, and just the way we were going to play. And that it would be fun with so many interchangeable guys and just flying up and down the floor. And if we ever get on the floor, you're going to enjoy it.
Awesome, good to hear. Uh, next I wanna ask each individual guy. We'll start from my top left, which will be Ryan. What have you done so far in the off season to continue your workouts and try to get better, even though we haven't been able to do any of this AAU stuff?
Yeah. Me and my dad put together a basketball hoop in our backyard, and it's on grass. So I've been shooting on that every day since we got that. And I've been lucky enough to go to a place to work out, lift weights, because the guy that runs is a physical therapist. And I've been working out there for a month and a half now, and working on football too because I'm a quarterback. QB training there too has been good.
Perfect, awesome. Elton, how about yourself?
Just going outside every day, shooting hoops, driveway, going to a park nearby. I got a bench press down in my basement that I use every once in a while to stay in shape. Going on runs sometimes and just staying in shape.
Awesome, Cody.
I've just been hooping in my backyard. I've been going to a few parks around, and I've just been like lifting weights and like running around, staying in shape.
Makawi.
I've been working out parks around my house, and there's a hoop outside, and I've been dribbling in the garage as well, and jogging every morning, getting that sun in. You know, that's about it.
Perfect. Dylan, what's up?
The biggest thing for me has been like weight training, trying to like get a lot bigger and stronger. Shooting hoops in the backyard a lot. Gone to park a few times to like run up and down a little bit. So just trying to stay ready, I guess.
Awesome. Nick, how about yourself?
I got a hoop in my driveway that I've been shooting on and stuff, and then I got a makeshift weight room in my garage that I've been using every day. So it's been pretty good.
Awesome. Blake.
I've been lifting weights a lot because I have a weight room in my basement, so I'm just trying to get a lot stronger for this AE season. And for basketball wise, I've been playing every day in my driveway and going to a sport court that my friend has, and we just played 1-on-1 every day.
Very good. I love it. I love a lot of you guys said you're lifting weights, and that's a big part of what you guys should be doing right now. Weeby, how about yourself? What you been working, getting ready for AAU? What have you been doing?
I have not been working out. I'll let you guys know that. Um, I try to go to the park. You know, I never used to shoot a lot, and my dad and I went to the park for the first time just because we haven't had basketball. And we shot for the first time in a long time. But we made a video yesterday.
We did. Yes, we did.
We had I've made one before. We have some on the YouTube page. So trying to keep busy. My gym got shut down, so I can't work out any of these guys or any of my athletes. So it's kind of just waiting, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's if you haven't seen those videos, go watch those videos on our training page on the website. I think we got 4 now. Well, full 4 will be up tomorrow. The new one up tomorrow. So if you want to get a workout in or get some ideas on how to do stuff, definitely go check out that page, and it'll give you some stuff. A few last questions here. This is for everybody, whoever wants to chime in. What were you guys looking forward to AAU this year? Any sort of trip you were looking forward to, place you were looking forward to visiting, teams you were looking forward to playing? Who's got something out there that they were looking forward to this year?
I was looking forward to catch some lobs. You know, I just trying to get a game dunk, and I was really looking forward to North Carolina. That would have been really fun.
Yeah, I was looking forward to traveling too, and because I've never really traveled out of like the Midwest for my old AU team, so I was looking to travel this year in AU.
I was looking forward to locking down Cody in practice because, you know, he's not the greatest player. I'd say I'm better than him just by a little bit, but that was probably what I was looking forward to the most this season.
Not true. That is not true. Elton will never lock me up.
No, yeah, I'll always lock you up.
He never locked me up. I was looking forward to, meeting the new guys, though. Meeting all the new guys, traveling around, winning some games.
Yeah, we still got time for some, and I think it's going to happen. Maybe towards the into July, end of June into July, going into August. I think we might have some time for some games. At least that's what we're hoping for as far as program-wise goes. Before we get into the debate, and I'll have Wibi lead this debate as far as, who's better, Jordan or LeBron. Last one is for any of the guys who have played for the Heat this year or in the past. What have you enjoyed most about the Heat program? Whether it's coaching, whether it's the support off-season support, any of that stuff. This goes for any of the guys that have played for the Heat before.
I would definitely say off-season support. Weeby always is reaching out and asking how your season's going, and always tries to make it to your games.
I would probably just say the relationships with all the players and coaches and everybody that runs Heat is great, and I don't think a lot of other programs are like Heat and with their relationships with players and everything.
Perfect. Well, I'll leave it to Weeby here. Weeby, go for it. What's your debate questions you wanted to ask?
We're gonna go individually. That MJ Doc going on tonight. We'll go. I'm gonna call it individually. Who you think is the greatest player of all time, also known as the GOAT? It's either MJ, LeBron, or you can say your own person. And I'm gonna start off with myself and my father, with the only right answer of Michael Jordan.
No, I agree, and they just be aware if we play games and they give the wrong answer, it may affect their playing time.
Mm-hmm. All right, Elton. I'm gonna ignore the poster behind you. Who's the greatest player of all time?
Don't ask your
That's
brother.
his room. I gotta go with the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Greatest player of all time. Nobody can guard him.
Ryan, okay, you give your player and your argument for why, real quick.
Because look at Curry, man. He's just an inspiration. He's an inspiration. Nobody can guard him.
Go ahead.
Me?
Huh?
Ryan.
Who do you think is your? Yeah, Ryan. Go ahead. Greatest player of all time.
And why?
Yeah.
LeBron James. LeBron because he's doing things that no one has ever done before, and is still in his prime, still late in his career.
Codes.
LeBron James. LeBron. That's all I gotta say. LeBron. His name's LeBron.
McQueen.
I believe it's Michael Jordan because
Fire.
LeBron does not have the mentality that Michael Jordan had when he played.
I like him.
Yeah, like Dylan.
I mean, I think Jordan probably has like a better legacy. You know, he's got 6 rings, but I mean, the GOAT, it has to be him right there, the king. So it's he's the best. That's all there is to it.
Nick, who you got?
I gotta say Jordan too. I mean LeBron because I gotta say LeBron because if he was in Jordan's era, he would have dominated.
Oh no, Blake.
Jordan. It's got to be Jordan. He shaped the game. Literally everybody makes their game off of Jordan.
Let's ask Leighton. Leighton, Elton's brother is going to come in here and give his 2 cents about.
I got you. All right, hold on.
You're gonna say LeBron. Look at his room.
I was in a player for about 5 years.
But it is LeBron. It is LeBron.
Tell us why.
Why? Because what the hell did Jordan do without Pippen? Lost in the first round.
What did LeBron do without Dwayne Wade or Kyrie Irving?
Make it to the finals.
Even with
8 straight years. 8 straight years and lost to some super teams, just like Jordan. Jordan had super teams.
McQueen and Blake.
I started.
Yeah, you guys can start once we come. I'm just gonna say Tyson and Riley would have said Jordan. So,
I would say LeBron.
in your mind, you can go ahead and start when you come.
And
back.
Jordan is the greatest player of all time. You know, he had a pretty good legacy.
You're
Too late,
smart.
Cody.
We got.
I would say my vote is Jordan, just because that's the era I grew up in, and everybody does shape their game around Jordan. The one thing I always go to is the game styles are completely different. You look at the 80s game styles and 90s game styles, and then the 2000 game styles are completely different from each other. I don't know how LeBron would have acted if he would have just got torn down going for a layup, and all of a sudden he's on the ground with 5 guys standing over him wanting to beat him up. I don't know how he would have acted with that. So,
But to show himself.
you know,
Whoa.
it's tough.
Whoa.
But I would say Jordan.
I do want to say, like, I respect LeBron's legacy. Not my favorite player. Jordan, you respect him too. I grew up with him, so regardless of who do you think is great, because you can't really compare them. They're different players, different eras. I think this thing coming out every Sunday is, whether you like Jordan or not, it's kind of cool to watch for everyone to kind of see the type of like personality and legacy Jordan built, because it like inspired guys like Kobe Bryant and even LeBron. Even LeBron
wears 23.
LeBron wears 23 because of that. And then today's age of like how much money Jordan makes, kind of stuff out of sports, or people say he's Michael Jordan of a certain sport. I think it's kind of cool to see how that transcribed, and this documentary is kind of, especially it's all we got right now. I think it's really cool. So
Has everybody watched it?
Yes.
Yeah.
LeBron lovers are watching it. I know Leighton was wearing.
I'm watching it. It made me realize how soft the league was back then.
yeah,
LeBron would have
Soft?
been running around dunking on heads.
Just driving against Lambeer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry Bird had that. Like, you think Larry Bird gonna stop LeBron James? Come on now. That's just not happening.
Why is nobody talking about
That
Curry,
ain't
man?
happening.
Why is nobody talking about Curry, man?
We could talk. Curry is one of the greatest shooters of all time.
Curry's partly changing the game. I'm not gonna Gonna just
Curry got a super team, man.
love Curry. We're a Dubs family, Dubs and Spurs over here. So you guys can hop on that with us if you want. Gally, anything else you got?
No. That's all I got for everybody. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I'm glad you came on and you gave your 2 cents. And I know as a program and myself, I was definitely looking forward to coming out and filming you guys and taking some photos. That was going to be my big project this year, but it kind of got halted. Hopefully, I'm able to do it again, or we're able to do it in the end of July, going into August. I want to thank, or I want to, you know, I don't want to put it into words. I want to make sure all you guys go out and continue to work on your stuff. This is a high school coach as myself talking. Keep getting in the weight room, doing whatever you can to get stronger, get bigger. You guys are going from a big jump next year from 10th grade into 11th grade. You're becoming adults. You're becoming leaders on your team. So continue that mindset and growth, and hopefully we get to see some success with you guys in your high school season this upcoming year.
Before we the Godfather always speaks to us before practice and a practice after games. So we usually end with that. That's what you gotta say. What is your message to the boys, or what would you say?
Well, hopefully we still get on the floor together. But your future, come back if we're getting a little bit this year and next year. Layton's team, we have 7 guys playing college basketball, and the other 2 had a chance to play somewhere. So if that's what you want, we've got a good group, and you're going to have fun playing together. But it all depends on how much you want it. No matter what we say or your coaches says, we can give you advice and whatever, and we can be nice to you, and I can yell at you. Where's Layton? I yell at him a lot. But in the end, it's up to you how much you want it. Okay, we can give you a platform for it, but how much you want it and that, and hopefully we do some this year and then continue on until next AU season. And that's going to be big. And if we don't get on the floor, that means your high school season, your junior year is going to mean more, and then your 17U is going to be so important. But we've already got a good network of coaches. We talked to just the other day about some of our 17U guys. So we have that for you. So now if you want it, that we can help you achieve some of those dreams, but it's got to come from you in here and up here.
Yeah, and that speaks to the whole program, all our teams. So
I have a question that Layton wants me to ask. Layton just wanted me to ask if it's too late for him to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was too late after 16U, but we still took him back that last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
And Elton, I didn't believe that until what you said to me in St. Louis last year. And you told me that he told you to say it.
Oh, yeah. No, he actually did tell me to say it. I swear.
We got it.
All right, guys. Thanks you so much. It's good talking with you all. Hopefully you guys get out and work out. All right.
Yeah, thank you guys.
No problem. Go Heat.
Thank you. Thanks, Wibi.